from the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Vikings field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense help with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 27.
Run again is Swift. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears.
Right with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If that's a run that's total home on the stat sheet, if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He takes it himself.
Holding offense.
The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, 2nd and very long. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Metellus on the coverage.
Now here's Williams. Set the screen here to Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this really could be an important one to happen in just a few months. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
Third and long, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second.
Staying grounded with Swift. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
Williams with a sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain 2. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10.
Set it down for him at the 38. First down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Second down at the 43-yard line.
Williams on the play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game of those 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He has his man. It's Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Minnesota.
They give to Jones, right side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Well, Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. Second down. Play action, McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings go up 10-zip here in the first.
Bears nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, as you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And that right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
See a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now the inside handoff to Swift. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Williams off the play fake. This is Loveland working the right side. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up
Running for it. It's Swift. That's the first and goal past midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I'd like to play with some of the...
And oh, he got it! Interception! Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're backed up just about as deep as they can be off the interception. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a gift to Jones. A lot of grass ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
first down Vikings.
Jones once more. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Zane on the ground with Jones. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird saying it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Draw now, this is Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a give to Swift. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got it. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. They're left with 4th down here. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's brought down before the return gets far. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot man in motion left. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. This force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Chicago Bears.
One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw by Williams. He puts a mirror under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
The throw is Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Looking from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tory Taylor on the punt.
For the Bears.
And he'll try to hit this one well. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On play action now, McCarthy. Isn't moving up there, drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
7 yards.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying again, following the sack. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Jordan Addison. A 7-yard gain.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves. They really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Taken in by Loveland. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48.
Vikings 48-yard line.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's good for us Chicago Bears. 1st and 10.
Gun, here's Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long from here. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. They're on him again. He goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the 1st half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears about set for their next possession. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. 1st down, here's Swift. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Bears, 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears. With it, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. The left side finds Brady. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Williams. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 29 more yards. and goal at the 2-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Swift. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have second and goal.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
2-yard line.
Go to him again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Bears set up.
Probably set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. It's on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And he takes this right back for the pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. How about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football shut, and instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Vikings 10.
Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings getting 1 more drive here before the break. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
We have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. The middle to Jones. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Running right, this is Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlake, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. He's tackled with the first down yardage. We set it down for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The pitches to Jones. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. McCarthy looking to throw. That's caught. This is Addison. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Vikings, first down.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
And that does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Right, ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
Give him 13 on that play. That's good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Finds the in route, complete. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still out. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
A gain of a yard brings up second down.
Here's Williams again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know if he roughed him up.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Loss of 7.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Over the middle and gobbled up by Addison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 7 brings up second
On the
down.
play fake, it's McCarthy. Big gain downfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Now a give to Jones. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's got him. That's Addison. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked, marked shy that first down at the 30. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third down.
He's going to try to pick it up. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive the coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
49-yard attempt.
Kirk connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kid.
Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears, then DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. Get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's brought down as the drive starts up the 4-yard gain. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Staying grounded with Swift. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism. And that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever's going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He lost it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Williams on 1st down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. No one open, so he chips this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until they play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. the 37. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out.
At their own 46-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action. It's McCarthy. On the left side, Ronnie and Hopkinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They send a receiver in motion right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's running with it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
1st down, Minnesota.
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Jones trying left side. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, McCarthy taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Riker. This a 52-yard attempt from the left half.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st down, Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. The right side hauled in by Connect. And he's brought down at the line.
Jay, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They'll bring out the punter here. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Jaquan Brisker there defensively.
With Jones on the ground. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
He's brought down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
It brings up 3rd down.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
How many times, Kate, how many times do we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome. That was short yardage recognition of that run, and they demolished it.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. Running right side by Moore. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 18.
Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. Williams hitting that ball's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kevin Byard. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Vikings.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdown, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it put 6 on the board for the offense. They were keyed on him from the start. There was no doubt who they were going to lean on for 2.
To send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Williams is got it right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
To throw is Williams. Send the screen here to Swift. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen. You wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Vikings now set to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They get to Jones, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
From the 32. Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. Get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you kind of win right from the jump.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays. Right? Get you your best options, but ultimately unfortunately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Don't look up the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football!
Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. This is Jones. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
8 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Jones once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought in, they do at least force this 4th down. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. They'll run here, following the penalty. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Back into 27.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here the gun. Jones gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through and back them up making a 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Riker headed out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st down, Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 28.
Get to the line and spike the football and to stop the clock. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's running for it. And he'll go down and he'll stay right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Bears 1st down.
They get to the line and spike the football and to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. 1st down, ball at the 36.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Williams to throw. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to number 2, DJ Moore.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just anyone in their start for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.